Are you overwhelmed and stressed out? There's someone you should meet. If you're stressed all the time and you're looking to relieve the pressure, but you can't because you have all these important roles to play. You're the caregiver, you're the star employee, the breadwinner. But wouldn't it be nice if you could do what you do, but without the burden of wondering whether you were good enough? Without that sense of that it all may collapse on you at any given moment in time, or without worrying about other people leaving you or being left utterly alone. Wouldn't life be so much more enjoyable without all the doom and gloom, without the fear? I know a friend who can help you. Like any friendship, though, you must first be introduced to them and then establish and maintain a relationship with them. Who is this friend that can not necessarily make all of your responsibilities disappear, but perhaps make them more palatable, or even, dare I say, enjoyable? Okay, insert joke here. I'm not talking about illicit drugs or recreational drugs. So who is this mysterious friend then? Certainty. Yes, that's right. Certainty. Why is certainty such an important companion to always have by your side? Because at the source of all worry is fear. And fear and certainty will never be roommates. Let's look at 4 of the most common types of fears. Number 1, the fear of not being enough. And that includes not knowing enough, not doing enough. Number 2, the fear of losing love. Number 3, the fear of losing possessions or not having enough. And number 4, the fear of something random happening that will cause pain or loss. Those are it, right? Those 4. If we didn't have those underlying fears, we really wouldn't have any problems at all, would we? Sure, we'd still have responsibilities and challenges, but we wouldn't have the strain and the stress. We wouldn't carry the burden. Think about it. What weighs most heavily on you comes from one of those 4 fears. Everything you worry about and obsess over can be mapped back to at least one of those 4. So let's bring in our newfound friend, certainty, and let's let the 2 of you begin a new and long-lasting friendship. Certainty says, I am certain that no matter what happens, I can always bounce back. Let me assure you that you can bounce back. Life is full of ups and downs, and we adapt, we adjust, and we work through it. In fact, that's much of what life is. And you have the tools to bounce back every single time. Embrace this truth. Be certain of it. Because when you are, you'll no longer fear not being enough. Certainty says, I am certain that no matter what happens, I'll always have me, my own self-love. And that's true. Grow this feeling internally because no one or no thing can ever take it away from you. Embrace this truth. Be certain of it because when you are, you'll no longer fear losing love. Certainty says, I am certain that I'll always have what I need to fully express who I am. We worry about not having enough, not only for ourselves, but we worry about not having enough to safeguard the people around us from their problems. Now, yes, it's very true. There is a time to help those in need. But remember, life is full of problems for you, and life is full of problems for them. Denying them from bouncing back from their problems just prevents them from getting to know the certainty of bouncing back. Embrace the truth that you'll always have what you need. Be certain of it, because when you are, you'll no longer fear not having enough. Certainty says, I am certain that there's a design to the world, even though I cannot see it and perhaps will never be able to fully comprehend it. We have 5 senses, right? Is it possible for something to exist that we cannot see, hear, touch, smell, or taste? Of course there is. In fact, the biggest part of our lives elude our earthly senses. For example, love, thoughts, ideas, motivation, trust, and, of course, our fast friend, certainty. There is a design to the world that we can't see. If there wasn't, we never would have made it this far. Embrace this truth. Be certain of it, because when you are, you will no longer fear something random happening. Here's the magic of certainty. It can come in many forms. In fact, all the world's religions create certainty in you. They expand your awareness to something bigger than what you can see, and they offer routines and rituals that cultivate certainty from within. If you don't have one, pick one, or invent your own and then embrace it. Practice it. Be certain of it. For it's the certainty in what you cannot see that will heal you from overwhelming worry and woe.